I created Java project. Understanding my statement? Super. Tell me, create packages in SRC folder of the project. Here is my SRC folder, guys. We created these packages, boss. Super. Yeah, we have to add. You have to add jar files to the class path. Both main and dependent jar files to the class path. Are you understanding my statement? This is the main jar file, remaining all the dependent jar file. How to get these jar files, guys? Okay, that procedure I will tell. How to download those jar files, I will give that procedure. Meanwhile, let me keep your Eclipse IDE ready. Okay, you are in a different workspace. You want to get into your workspace. There is an option in file menu, switch workspace. FSNTSP64. FSNTSP64, yes. FSNTSP64. Okay, guys. Shall we how to download those jar files? How to download those jar files? Okay, let me show. There is a website called mvnrepository.com. There you search for Spring-core. Spring-core. Yeah. Select that. Take the latest version. Whatever latest version is there, take it. There is option of what? Jar. There is option of jar download. Yeah, there is option of jar download. Show in folder. Yeah, here downloading is going on, guys. Like this, one by one jar you have to download. One by one you have to download. Okay, again go back to the home page. Back. Okay, again search for what? Spring-beans. Search. Spring beans. 6.0.5. Click on jar. Click on jar. See, guys, now all the jar files will come there now. Check it out. One by one, all jar files will come. Downloads folder. First jar file, second jar file. Like this, you have to download total. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 jar files you have to download. 6 dependent jar file and 1 main jar file. You have to add all these jar files to class path. How to add them to class path, I will tell now. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Note. If the classes of one jar file are using the classes and interfaces of other jar files directly or indirectly. Directly or indirectly. Okay. Now listen. Second, third application onwards, I will start using Maven. First project, I don't want to use Maven. Please, I will explain what is Maven. I will give knowledge of Maven, then I will go ahead. Don't worry about it. So directly or indirectly is called, what is that, guys? Directly or indirectly, if the classes of one jar file using the class and interfaces of other jar file, directly or indirectly, then that one jar file is called main jar file, and other jar files are called dependent jar files. Other jar files are called dependent jar files. Super, guys. Okay, how to add these jar files to the project? See, guys, how to add these jar files to the project? That's the question. Right click, guys, build path, configure build path. Right click, guys, build path, configure build path, library section. Array, build path is nothing but class path of my computer properties. In Eclipse, that is called build path. There you have to select the class path, guys. I will give procedure. Add external jars. Total how many jar files we are having, guys? 7 jar files, right? 1 main jar file, 6 dependent jar file. Go to download section. Okay, already in my computer, they are downloaded for other batch. Can I add them here? Yeah, same procedure is used to download them. Same procedure is used to download them, right? Select. Added now, boss. Added. Apply and close. Now see, referenced library, 7 jar files have come now. Total 7 jar files have come now, boss. Super. Wants to show how to download jar file. TM Reddy, in front of you only I have shown now, boss, how to download the jar file. Okay, don't worry. I'll give the procedure. I'll give the procedure. To download each jar file. Each jar file. What is the procedure? www dot go to www.mvnrepository.com. Go to www.mvnrepository.com. After that, search for Spring-beans. Search for Spring-beans. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay, go to www.mvnrepository.com. Search for spring beans. Okay, search for spring beans. Search for spring bean. Select spring-beans. Select latest version. What is their latest version? What is the latest version? 6.0.2 something. Okay. Go to jar hyperlink. Go to jar hyperlink and download the jar. Download the jar. Superna 6.0.5. Okay. 6.0.5. Whatever the latest version is there, you can take. Whatever latest version is there, you can take. Yeah. If you feel all these are old, let me remove them. I will give the screenshot of what? Latest. I will give the screenshot of latest only. Right now, don't worry. We will add latest version only. How to remove the jar files, guys? Build path, configure build path, select the jar files. Select the jar files, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remove. Right, I removed, guys. So let me download latest jars and let me add latest. So those who asked how to download, now you got a chance to see all the jars download. Yeah, Spring-beans is over, guys. Next is what? Spring-context, guys. Spring-context. So here is 6.0.5. Here is my jar. Spring context, guys. Tell me next one. Tell me. Spring context support. Okay. Spring context support. 6.0.5. Hey, 5.x is also sufficient for our first project. But why to take old version? Let's take the best latest version. What is the other jar, guys? What is the other jar file? Spring-JCL. Spring-JCL, right? Spring-JCL. Oh, not there. 1 minute. You will get in a minute. You will get in a minute. Maybe version will change, same name, guys. Yeah, Spring-JCL, Spring-Expression. Spring-JCL, Spring-Expression, Spring-AO. Okay. Spring-JCL. It's not coming. How come it is not missing? How come it is missing? Yeah, this is JCL. Maybe it is not coming as it is, but here you can see that. 6.0.5, guys. jar. Go back. Go back. Tell me. Spring-expression, right? Hey, 1 to extra jar files, no problem. 1 to extra jar files, no problem, right? But those 7 jar file, make sure that they are. Okay. Spring-AOP. Spring-AOP. 6.0.5. jar. 6.0.5 jar. Right click, build path, configure build path, class path, add external jars, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 jars are added now, boss. Super. Apply. Now 7 jar files have come here, right now. Reference libraries, 7 jar files have come. If you want, you can download these jars, guys. You can take a screenshot of this jar for our reference. For our reference, boss. Come here, say paste. Come here, say paste. This is main jar file. This is main jar file. These are called dependent jar files. These are called dependent jar files. Okay, guys. These are called dependent jar files. Super, guys. Done? Everyone happy with this? I hope you got a clarity. How to add the jar files? You hope you got the clarity, boss. Easy. Other day we discussed about what is main jar file, what is dependent jar file. Many things we discussed, right? Super. This is the screenshot. What is the procedure to add, boss? What is the procedure to add? Procedure. Right click on the project. Right click on the project. Super. Okay. Build path. Configure the build path. Configure the build path. Now listen. Libraries tab. Libraries tab. Tell me next one. Libraries tab. Select class path. Add external jars. Add external jars. Browse and select the jar. browse and select the jar files from the downloads folder. Downloads folder. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Referenced jar file, referenced libraries. This is step number 5, guys. Now this is step number 6. This is step number 6. Okay. Now we can go for development of the application now, boss. Okay. Develop target class. Target Spring Bean class. Target Spring Bean class. What is that, guys? Wish message generate. Wish message generator dot Java. What is that? Wish message generator dot Java. Yes. Right click new class. What is the class? Wish message generator. Super. Wish message generator. Yeah, no problem. I can increase this font, guys. Preferences. Preferences. Tell me, guys. Dark mode I cannot go for. Okay, we'll go for normal only. Okay. Because dark mode gives negative presence. No, control plus plus, but permanently I want to have this. Text font, guys. Edit. Bold. Calibri. 16, guys. Okay. Apply and close. Wish message generator dot Java. Wish message generator dot Java. Tell me, guys. At the rate component development. At the rate component development. Private. What is the time? What is that? Local date timer. Local date time. Date time is the property. What is this technically, guys? Has a property. What is that? Composition, right? As a property. At the rate auto. Right? At the rate auto. Control plus shift plus. Okay, I think we are going for setter injection now, boss. Okay. I have to place that one on the top of setter method, right? Okay. Setter method for setter injection. Setter method for setter injection. Right click, source, getters and setters. Okay. This is setter method. Only setter is enough. Not compulsory getter method should be there. Not compulsory getter method should be there. Okay. Super. Setter method for setter injection. Okay, guys. At the rate auto. At the rate auto. How imports are coming automatically. There is a shortcut key for that, boss. What is the shortcut key, guys? Control plus shift plus O. Control plus shift plus O. For importing packages in Eclipse, importing Java packages. For importing Java packages. Super, boss. Okay, now listen. Here I want to get SOP with message, right? You want to get SOP with message. There is a shortcut key. Sys control space. Sys control space. CTRL plus space. Okay. Queues system.out.println with message. Give system.out.println with message. Use system dot out dot println with message, guys. Super boss. Tell me, which message generator set date time? Set date time, guys. Okay, like this we can get. You need not write every message manually, Raghav. Okay, boss. Now, business method I want to write. Business. What is there? Public string. Generate wish message. String use. Systrace is a shortcut key, guys. When I use the shortcut key, you will get SOP with message. SOP with message, class name and method name. Yes, system.out.println with message. You need not to write that one manually. Check it out. Systrace, control space. We are getting SOP with message na. Try to put your focus. Here also I am writing systrace. Yeah, I got SOP with message. You need not to write this one with lengthy messages. Super. Okay, guys. Eclipse will take care of which class belongs to which package. You need not to tell which class belongs to which package. Control plus shift plus Y will be taking care of that entire process, right? Okay. Tell me. Get current hour of the day. Get current hour of the day. Get current hour of the day. Yes or no, boss? Okay. Tell me, guys. Int hour is equal to. From the jars where we have added, it will search and from there it will import the package. Yes or no, na, boss? Okay. Super, boss. Okay. Super. Tell me, guys, date time dot get hour. Date time dot get hours. Right now, boss. Generate the wish message. Generates the wish message. Understanding my statement? Okay. Fine. Why I'm taking this getter setter method? Tell me, guys. Why I'm taking this? To support setter injection, right, boss? We are taking this one for setter injection, boss. What do you say? Okay, the people who have attended today's class, please watch backup videos first. Then you will understand why we are keeping at the rate AutoVid, why we are keeping at the rate component. Okay, what we are doing in the business method. It's the same example which I have explained in the paintbrush for 1-2 days, right? Am I writing anything new, guys? Sir, if I miss the class, watch the backup videos, please. Okay, don't make every class as a fresh class. Super, guys. So if hour less than 12, return, where is that? Good morning, plus user, right? Okay. Else if hour less than 16, good afternoon, plus user. Good afternoon, plus user. Understanding my statement? Else if hour less than. Okay, guys. Listen, guys. Once the demos are over, backup classes will not be given. Every day you have to attend live session. Every day you have to attend live session. Please keep this in mind. Okay. Super. Then what is there? Good evening, user. Here, good afternoon. Here, good afternoon. Here, good afternoon, user. This is good evening, user was. Lastly, else return Good evening. Good night, user. Right now, boss? Good night, user. Super, boss. Yes, boss. Is that clear? Yeah. See, guys, this we are injecting through setter method. This we are injecting through setter method. From the injected date and time, I am getting current hour of the day, which comes in what format? 24 hours format, right? Which comes in which format? 24 hours format. Okay. Accordingly, we are printing the wish messages. Accordingly, we are printing the wish messages. End of the class, end of the method. Cool, boss. So target class is ready. Target class is ready. Do I need to develop dependent class manually, boss? No. Why? It's a predefined class. Is there any need of developing dependent class manually? Tell me, my dear. Not required. Why not required? Because it's a predefined class. There is no need of developing predefined classes manually. Okay. There is no need of calling predefined classes manually. They are already available classes. Okay. Super. What are the important lines in this code, guys? At the rate component is important. It makes Java class as Spring Bean. So auto void on the top of setter method is important. Nice. And getting current hour of the day is very, very important. Yes, na boss? Okay, I will write 3 important points, guys. At the rate component makes the Java class as the Spring Bean. At the rate auto void on the top of setter method makes the IOC container to perform setter injection by calling the setter method. Understanding my statement? Super, boss. Next. Okay. The injected local date time class object, which is having date and time. What date and time? Current date and time. Current date and time. Come on, guys. Will be used. Is used to generate the wish message. To generate the wish message based on the current hour of the day. Array when local date time class object is having boss current hour of the day. From there we can get current hour, and based on that we can generate the wish message, na boss. Based on that we can generate the wish message. Okay, but listen, guys. But all these instructions we have to give where? All these instructions we have to give where? In Spring Bean configuration file, na boss. Because configuring it is user defined class. That's why we configure as a Spring Bean using at the rate component. Similarly, we have to configure local datetime class as Spring Bean, that too by enabling factory method bean instantiation in Spring Bean configuration file or not. So that work I have to do now, boss. Develop target Spring Bean class in which package? In com.nt.sbeans package. Super. Step number 7. Step number 7. Tell me, guys. Develop Spring Bean configuration file. What is there? Application context.xml file. Application context.xml file in com.nt.cfg's package. com.nt.cfg package. Okay. com.nt.cfg package. Super. Now see the procedure. See the procedure, guys. Right click on it. New. Other. Search for XML. Search for XML. XML file. I think easy. Okay. Application context.xml. What .xml? Application context.xml. Say next. Say next. Say finish. This is the source. The basic XML file, basic empty XML file has come now, boss. Basic XML file has come now, boss. Okay. I'll give the simple procedure. Right click on com.nt.cfg's package. Arrow new. Arrow file. Arrow new. Arrow search for. Arrow search for file. Arrow search for file. Search for XML file, right? You are right. XML file. Select. Okay. Select the XML file. Okay. Array. New remains new until you make it old. First practice once. If you don't accept the new, it's a waste. Got it? Got it. Until you take mouse and keyboard into your hand, things looks new only. And don't forget, you are not learning core Java. You are learning Spring. By this time, you should have basic knowledge of Eclipse. But I'm assuming, okay, I'm assuming you don't know Eclipse, and I'm giving each and every step here. Each and every step here. Practice once, it will register in your brain. Application context.xml. Application context.xml. Right? Okay. No, I don't do anything. It should come into my brain means nothing will happen. Everyone getting? Super. Okay, those who have not collected Google Classroom link, I will give at the end of the session. Focus on the topic. Finish. This is the fact. But here one small important is there, guys. Okay. Super. And if anyone is trying to do parallel practice, stop doing it. Mr. Sarode, stop doing parallel practical, concentrate. Concentrate what I am explaining. Then take this document and practice later. I request not to do any practicals parallelly. Because if you stuck up somewhere, your focus will be on the problem solving. You will miss the remaining points. After the class, spend half an hour time, 1 hour time. You can do the things very easily. Please follow my suggestions. It will be good for you. Now listen, guys. If I want to use class of a certain package, I should import the package now, boss. Say something very, please respond. Alexa, activate balcony center light. Alexa, activate balcony center light.
That doesn't support that.
Okay. Alexa, activate balcony center light. Happened to my Alexa. It is also Sikka. Okay, boss. Late response. Don't worry. Yeah. Now listen carefully. If you want to use the class of a package, we should import the package now, boss. Say something, my dear. Yes. Okay. Similarly, in XML, we have XML namespaces. If you want to namespaces having tags, boss. Okay. XML tags. Understanding? XML tags belongs to namespace. Every namespace is identified with its URI. With its URI. One lengthy URL, boss. One lengthy URL, like website URL kind of. If you want to use tag of any namespace, the namespace should be imported by specifying its URL. By specifying its URL. By specifying its URL. Everyone clear? So XML namespace is equal to Java package. Everyone getting my point? Super. Okay, wait a minute. I'll write some point, note point. To use the class of a Java package, import the Java package. Import the Java package using import statement, right? Using import statement. Super, guys. To use the tags of, okay, to use the tags of namespace, tell me, guys. Namespace, import the XML namespace, guys. XML namespace. Import the XML namespace by specifying its URL. By specifying its URL, right, boss? Okay. Next, XML namespace is a library where the set of XML tags are available. Where the set of XML tags are available. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Super. To use the tags of XML namespace, use the import XML. Okay, guys. Tell me, boss. Spring supplies multiple means nearly 10 plus, boss. XML namespaces having XML tags which can be used in Spring Bean configuration, which is a XML file. Okay, they are. Tell me, guys. Namespace. Here is my namespace URL. Namespace URL. All these are ready-made namespaces, guys. How Java is providing ready-made packages, it is having ready-made namespaces. Okay. We have a beans namespace. And the good part, if you know one namespace URI, indirectly you have all namespace URIs. Only that last word of that URL will change, guys. The last word of the URL will change. Spring Beans namespace. URL. Springs Bean namespace URI, guys. Namespace support. Yeah, we have a lot of things here, this is the copy this, boss. Done. This much easy, Rav. This much easy. Okay, now we got it. We have another one. All basic tags are there in Beans namespace. All basic tags, guys. Property tag, bean tag, beans tag, all these are there in this. We have something called context. And the beautiful part, context. That's it. Everything same, guys. Only last word is change. C namespace. Here also C, guys. Next, P namespace. Here also P. Easy na, boss? JW namespace. Here also JW. Here also JW. Dot. Super. Dot. Everyone getting my point? Super. Okay. Right now. Note, guys. As of now, copy the namespace import statements from the internet. As of now, copy the namespace import statements from the internet, boss. From the internet. Namespace import statements from the internet. From the internet, guys. As of now, copy namespace import statements from the internet. From the internet. Are you getting my point, boss? Okay. Namespace import statements from the internet. Okay. And place them in your Spring Bean configuration. Place them in your Spring Bean configuration. Clear, my dear? Got it? Okay, boss. Okay, now listen. From any place you can copy paste, guys. Okay. So our first application needs. Okay, needs two namespaces to import. Our first application needs two namespaces to import. Number one, beans, guys. This is bit complex part, guys. This is bit complex part. For a few days, guys. Right. In future, okay, we use some plugins to get these namespace import statements, okay, dynamically to Eclipse IDE. Namespace import statements dynamically to Eclipse IDE. Dynamically to Eclipse IDE. Super. But as of now, this headache is for temporary period. Jar file downloading manually, adding them to build path, temporary problem. Okay, this copy paste also temporary problem. So when I start using plugins, even kind of extra tools, okay, all these things will be simplified. First, I'm showing bit complex problem, okay, so that when I use those tools, you'll understand benefit of those. I hope you are understanding. Super. Go to what? How to get it? How to get it? Here, beans is there, but context is not there. Beans is there, context is not there. Here also beans is there, beans is there. Context is not there, right? So I have to search for that namespace where beans and context both are there. Where beans and context both are there. Understanding my statement? So go to what? Any place. Sample Spring Bean configuration file. Sample Spring Bean configuration file. You search for like this. Okay, loading Spring Bean configuration file. Here, what is there, guys? 1, 2 extra, no problem. But our main one is there or not there? Beans is there, context is there. There na, boss? Our main one is there na, boss? Super. Okay, only top portion. We don't need everything else. We need only top portion. Copy this, come to our one, paste it. Paste it, guys. End of the bean stack. End of the bean stack. If needed, I'll give website also. If needed, you can collect from my Google Classroom if you don't want to. If you are not sure about the version, guys, remove the version. No problem. If you are not sure about the version, remove the version. Not at all a problem, boss. Not at all a problem. Understanding my statement? Okay, I think context.xsd also should be copied now. Why it is not giving? Spring-beans.xsd. Spring-beans.xsd. Spring-beans. Spring-beans. Is it not dealing with context? Yes. Okay, fine. If problems are coming, then we will see. Spring-beans.xsd. If you don't want to give version, leave it. If you don't want to give version, leave it. Okay, now listen. This much easier it is. Tell me. Next. Configure predefined class as Spring Bean by enabling static factory method. Static factory method bean instantiation. Static factory method bean instantiation. LD class is equal to local date time. LDT class is equal to local date time. What is there, guys? Java.time.local date time. Here is what, guys? Factory method is equal to, what is that, guys? Now. Factory method is equal to now. This is configuring dependent Spring Bean class. Dependent class as Spring Bean na, boss. By enabling static factory method bean instantiation. Instantiation means object creation. Next, guys, enable component scanning. Component scanning. Array component means what? Spring Bean scanning na, boss. Spring Bean scanning on the package name. Enable Spring Bean scanning on the package name. On the package name. Super, guys. Tell me here what is there. Context colon component scan com.nt.sbeans. Hey guys, you should search for Java class as Spring Bean in all packages or in specific one package. In all packages or in specific one package. All packages are specific one package. Can you speak out, guys? In all packages are specific one package. Specific one package. That package name should be specified or not? Yeah. All packages are specific one package. Specific one package, right? Yeah, Spring hyphen context dot XSD. Spring hyphen context dot XSD, guys. Context dot XSD. Here also context is the URL. Say import. Oh. Yeah, it will search in the current package, given package and its sub packages. It will search in the given package and its sub packages. Understanding my statement, guys? Yeah, HTTP slash Spring schema context slash Spring hyphen context dot XSD. Why it is not recognizing, boss? Why it is not recognizing the things? Declaration found element component hyphen scan. Okay, here I am giving space. 1 minute. 1 minute. It is importing only one thing. It's wrong then. It's wrong then. It's wrong then. It's not going to work out for us. It's not going to work out for us. It's wrong. 1 minute. I'll give. How do you define Spring Bean configuration file? Right. Here, see guys. See. Spring hyphen beans.xsd context.xsd. This is perfect one for us. I'll give this URL. This is perfect because both the things should be imported. Don't try to understand much. It's a copy paste. Okay. Say refresh. See now that error not gone. Context colon component scan. Just to change its location, guys. Change its location. 1 minute. When this kind of situations are coming, boss, just to retype the things. When you feel everything is correct, still not gone. Problem. Sometimes Eclipse ID gives problem. com.nt.sbeans, boss. com.sbeans. Still not going. Okay. Clean the project once. Clean the project once. Clean the project once. Oh. beans.xsd context.xsd. Great, guys. Still not, huh? Still not. I think, no, actually, we are doing right, boss. We are doing right. Perfectly doing right. Yeah, schema location, we are mentioning right. Everything is right here. Yeah, no problem is solved, guys. Here one extra slash come by mistake. Here one extra slash come. After bean slash is not there, here extra slash come. Okay, I removed that extra slash, problem is solved. I removed that extra slash, problem is solved. Here this extra slash has created problem. Okay, fine. Okay, once again, check it out. Okay, remove this. I'm copy pasting in front of you people. Come on, everyone. Okay, leave this one. Go to some other example. Go to some other example. Anywhere, no problem. Anywhere, no problem. Go to sample Spring Bean configuration file. That's it. Okay, you search in the internet. You search in the internet. It's a 1-2 days problem, guys. It's not a forever problem. It's a 1-2 days problem. Are you getting my point? Later we will get it. Example Spring Bean configuration file. Spring Bean configuration file. Spring Bean configuration file. Go to any example file. That's it. Here example is going on. Here there na. Here there, right? Take it, copy paste. Take it, copy paste. 1, 2 extra, not a problem. But minimum things only you place it. Minimum things only you place it. Gone. Okay. Save it. Now it's coming now, boss. It's coming now. 1, 2 extra things, no problem. But make sure that beans and contexts are there. Beans and contexts are there. This time MVC extra, no problem. This time MVC extra, no problem. But beans and context is required in the first applications. Got it? So to give confidence from different websites, I am copying them. From different websites, I am confident. Only to build confidence you. Spring Bean configuration file sample. Anything you can take. This is the major part. This is the major part. Are you getting my point? From any place, you can copy paste. That's what I am trying to say. From any website, from any example application website, you can copy paste. I think this is already used. Okay, let's use some other one. Let's use some other one, right? This font is very bad, right? This font is very bad. This font is very bad. Okay, let's take some other website. Amazon, no. About this beans.xml in Spring. Beans.xml. Array. From any place, if example is there, copy paste. See, beans, only beans is there. I need beans and context. Beans and context. Here also not sufficient. I need beans and context. You go to any example file, no problem. But make sure that beans and context both are there. Make sure that beans and context both are there. Okay, finally, I will give you with URL. Spring Bean configuration file example. You search like this. Spring Bean configuration file example. Okay, you got it? Spring Bean configuration file example. Take this, taken, copy this, copied, paste it. I'll share the URL with you. I'll share the URL with you. Here one extra slash is there. Make sure that remove. Save it. Okay, can I give this URL, guys? Okay, I will give this URL. I will give that URL. Done, boss. Collect from this URL. I'll share in the chat box also. In this URL, one extra slash is there. Remember and remove it. Yeah. I will give in the Google Classroom also. I'll give sample XML file in the Google Classroom also. Don't worry about it. Okay? Super. com.nt.sbeans, guys. This is done, boss. Okay. Just now I said what I said. This bean tag, beans tag, all these are there in beans namespace, right? This tag is there in context namespace. And that's why we have to import both namespaces, right? Clear, guys? Don't try to understand, just copy paste. Don't try to understand, just copy paste. Done, boss. Spring Bean configuration file is ready. Now we have to develop the client application to check whether things are happening as we expect. So what is there? Setter injection test. Setter injection test. Here is the main. Setter injection test. Here is the main. Create the IOC container. Super. Create the IOC container. Super, boss. Yeah, I'm telling manually. When I do all these things with Maven Gradle, you will understand the importance of it. So it's not a forever problem. It's a temporary problem. IOC container. Now, what is there? File system XML application context CTX is equal to new file system XML application context of tell me SR. It will search in project folder by default. src/com/nt/cfz/ application context.xml. Application context.xml. Super, guys. Array easy na? We are mentioning the name and location of the Spring Bean configuration. Get target Spring Bean class object reference from the IOC container. Who is representing IOC container, guys? CTX, right? Tell me. Wish message generator is equal to wish message generator dot CTX dot get bean of WMG. CTX dot get bean of WMG. So we are getting Spring Bean class object reference or not? We are getting Spring Bean class object reference or not? I want reply. Super. Array, in the paintbrush code, I have written 2 lines of code. Here I am writing 1 line of code. Don't confuse. Okay, you want to what I explained the object OBJ. Then typecasting. Why we are doing typecasting, I already explained. Explained or not explained? Wish message generator WMG is equal to wish message generator of OBJ, right? Next, invoke the business method. Invoke the business method. Tell me here. String result is equal to you can take any name as the reference variable. Let me take the name as generator. Generator dot generate wish message. Generator dot generate wish message WMG. Sorry, generate wish message Raja. Okay, whatever it is. Some name Rababu. Print the result. Sysout result. Here we are creating the container now, boss. Whenever we want, we can stop the container also. Close the container or stop the container. Container. Hey, optional to close, guys. If you close, fine. CTX dot get bean return type is object class, boss. Get bean return type is java.lang.object class. Why they have given object class? I may pass different bean IDs, na? That's why generic return type they have given. Okay, then that's why you are going for typecast. Any confusion in the client application? Is it not the same what we have developed other day? Maybe closing container is one extra thing. Closing container is one extra thing, right? Super, guys. Here is my application context.xml, boss. Use of get bean, we can ask container to give any Spring Bean class object. By using get bean method, we can ask IOC container, give me Spring Bean class object based on the given ID, right? Okay. Yeah, Spring containers are very small, very lightweight, but very powerful. Very powerful. Yes, guys. Control B. Here is my Spring Bean configuration. Now, what is there, guys? Client applications. Step number 8, develop the client application. Develop the client application. Setter injection test. Client application. Setter injection test. Everyone understanding my statement, boss? Setter injection test, boss. Right click, run as. Okay, we have to run the application, boss. Okay, we have to run the application. Step number 9, run the application. Run the client application. Super. What is the work of application context.xml? Vishal Singh. It gives instruction to Spring Container. Missed some classes. Watch backup videos. Guys, we already spent a lot of time on each component of this application, right? Yeah. See, guys. Good evening, Raja. Message has come. Business method is executed or not? Business method is executed or not? But you tell me, in the entire application, did I create object for wish message generator? No. Did I create object for local date time? No. Did I inject local date time class object to wish message generator? No. All these jobs are done by whom? All these jobs are done by whom? Spring IOC container. So are you not feeling dependency injection? Are you not feeling dependency injection here? Are you not feeling setter injection here? Okay, to give the feeling, it is creating target class object. I will write constructor in the target class. I will write constructor in the target class. Only to feel, guys. Zero param constructor or whatever it is. Zero param constructor. Lot of core Java, few things of Spring is there in this code. If you observe very carefully. Tell me, target class object is created? Created or not created? Created. Sir, dependent class or a predefined class. We cannot write any messages in the constructor. Actually, after this dependent class object also created. Setter method called means what, guys? Dependent class object is assigned to target class object by calling this setter method. Am I calling this setter method manually? No. Later business method is called. Business method result is displayed. Okay, my question is, in the entire lines, are we using new operator? New operator to create target and dependent classes anywhere? No. Okay. Are we calling setter method manually to assign dependent class object to target class object? No. Are we managing those objects, guys? No. Are we destroying those objects, guys? No. But still, whenever we want, we can get those objects now, boss? Yes. Okay, because all these operations are done by whom? IOC container. Inversion of control container. Yes or not, boss? Okay. Pavan Kumar Madhi, you are asking who is doing means? Okay. You are not attending classes regularly. Okay. For predefined classes also, IOC container creates the object. And if object is not created, how it is assigned to? How it is assigned to target class object? Yes, na boss? Okay. IOC container is doing all these things. So now you understood why I have spent a lot of time in Paintbrush, so that when it comes to IDE, okay, guys. Someone asked me question. Sir, we have written a lot of code. Compared to core Java and Spring, we have written more code. It thinks like this. But think about a bigger application. Think about bigger application where 100 classes, 200 classes are there. Then things looks very easy, boss. Okay. Someone is asking me, sir, I missed classes. Please explain the code. Come on. Entire explanation is done. What is the order of execution? From where execution begins? With the numbers I have given flow now, boss. With the numbers I have given flow. Remembered? Don't worry. Once again, we see the flow in the tomorrow's class. Once again, we see the flow in the tomorrow's class, right? Super. Google Classroom is not blank, boss. New Google Classroom is created and given to you people. Spring is having many advantages. Okay. Spring is having many advantages. One advantage is what? Dependency injection. Okay. Right click in the source code of main class or client application, run as Java application. Run as Java application. Okay, guys. Run as Java application. That's the one thing, guys. Next, CTRL plus F11. This is the one more thing. CTRL plus S7. Okay. Next one, run button. Use run button. Button in the menu bar. In the menu bar. Okay, this is menu bar na. Right now we are in the client application. Use the run button. Same output is coming now, boss. See, everything you download, you get the practice. If I give code, if I give jar file, then what you learn? Ankit, can you bring your common sense? I'll give the code, but not immediately. I want you people to do some struggle. I want you people to do some search, some practice. Then things will be nice, right now, boss? IOC container do many things. One operation is object creation. One operation is object creation, right? Super. Okay. I want everything. Okay, guys. Those who are looking for backup videos, contact the admin. But generally, once the demos are over, you should attend classes regularly. That's it. Okay, guys. Those who have not collected Google Classroom, now I am sharing, please collect. Now I am sharing, please collect. Yeah, this is the Google Classroom link, guys. This is your permanent. Tomorrow class is there. Okay, tomorrow class is there, guys. Here is the classwork. 3 dots. Edit, guys. All the notes is already there. Okay, if you joined today as a first class, stop coming, wait for the next batch. You missed so much content, now you cannot come in this batch. Okay. Class content, Spring 64, Spring core module, setter injection, guys. Setter injection. Super. Yeah, notes is ready. Notes is ready. Okay, now listen. Now listen. First application, I don't want to say any panic situation in your brain. I'm also sharing the notes. I'm also sharing the notes. Resource, I'm also sharing the code. Entire code as a zip file. WinRAR, IOC PROS1. Come here. Come here. 3 dots. Done. But my simple suggestion is, make sure that you are using it as a last option to open the code. You are using it as a last option to open the code. You have to arrange everything manually. You should type the code. You should get the errors. You should solve the errors. Then you will become great programmer. If you copy paste the code, you won't become great programmer. You won't become great programmer. So stop doing that stupid exit thing. In which folder it is there, guys? In which folder it is there? Spring FS96.4. E-Drive, Workspaces, Spring FS64. Spring SSNT664. FS64. Yes. Super. Apache Kafka is for messaging and live streaming, boss. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow.